Good morning, everyone. We are live. Welcome back to the Unconventional Mindset. My name's Odum, and every Monday through Friday, we gather right here on YouTube and we live stream our work and our progress and everything that we're doing to try to build ourselves a company that's going to generate us $1 million in revenue every single year. Super pumped about it. Last year we made, like I said, just under $100,000 Canadian. This year we're hoping for $250,000. Let's see if we get there. And what we're going to do today is we're going to continue on for what we've been doing for the past couple of days, which is writing content and kind of just brainstorming what we want for our new website for Piixel, how it's going to house kind of everything that we're doing. And we're going to go straight right into Figma and start designing. And I actually started doing some of this stuff kind of off screen here. So yeah, so here's basically what we're designing for the new website. And of course, the new website is going to be home to we're going to have Pixel Pieces is going to be an offshoot of that. So the WEBFLOW components, and of course we're going to house our style guide there. The courses that we're going to make, we're going to have them on here as well too. And then we are also going to have our blog, which is basically going to be a place where we can house and transcribe all of our YouTube content that we're going to be making and producing, which is what we did yesterday. Was we made a huge list of all the different YouTube videos that we can make. So yeah, so I'm just plugging away here. Now, if you look at this, where do we go here? I think we need to go here. Yeah. So I want to go back to Piixel here. But if you look at this, obviously it's very similar to what we already have here for Piixel and Pixel Pieces. Obviously we're going to keep the same kind of look and feel. We're not doing anything crazy in terms of rebranding anything. So yeah, so that's what we have here. And looking at the content that we have, or the content that we already did, like we started writing. So we kind of have it right here, what we want for the table. Well, here's the table of contents. Actually, let me zoom in a little bit here so make it a little bit easier to see. So we kind of have the home section right here. Then the call to action. So we need a hero image. We're going to have to do something here on the bottom. I'm not sure exactly what we're going to do. I have it here in the notes to have some kind of graphic which is showcasing some kind of code or the WEBFLOW editor. So we'll probably do something like that. Maybe we'll just kind of do something up in Figma or whatever, or just make a little stylized version of the WEBFLOW interface, something like that. But we'll make it look kind of cool. And yeah, and then we have some subsections below, which I think is what we'll kind of get started on. So where can I put this? Can kind of stay out of the way. Maybe kind of around here. Okay, so yeah, so we're going to have some kind of code display down here at the bottom. I'm not sure exactly what that's going to look like. But one thing that I did do, maybe I'll just show you guys real quick, is to have these kind of drop down. So I condensed the learn and the products into their own kind of sections. So that way when you click on learn or just hover over top of it, whatever, you're going to have this drop down where there's going to be to courses and then to the blog. Now, I would probably like to have some icons as opposed to text here, but we'll see. We'll just kind of have it here for now. We're not trying to be fancy here. We're just trying to, get our stuff out the door here and not worry too much. I mean, we want to look professional, but other than looking professional, I don't want to go too crazy in terms of having the most award-winning website that's ever been made. At some point we'll get there, but not today. I don't think anyways. Kevin, how's it going? Welcome. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well today. All set for the weekend, I hope. I know I'm looking forward to it. Although, I mean, I don't know why. It's always kind of the same because I don't go to work and I don't have a job per se. I don't have like a boss, so it's always kind of nice, but it makes every day kind of the same because I'm just working every day. Anyways, still looking forward to it nonetheless. So yeah, so we have the drop down here for learn. So we have courses and blog. So that's going to be there. And then when you hover over products, that's where we're going to have the component library for Pixel Pieces and then the style guide itself. So then they're just going to be kind of their own, like they'll be like, Pixel / Pixel Pieces or components, whatever. And then Pixel / style guide. So those will all be kind of housed within their own little area of this website. And then resources, I was thinking of just putting something. I mean, this could be a way to try to generate a little bit of extra revenue until things start to pick up. And so resources, what I was thinking is it could be something similar to what I already have on Piixel, which I think it would be under tools. So just things like, it even has the old logo. My goodness, looking at the logo, what it was before to what it is now, it's so much better now. They did such a good job with their redesign or the re-logo or whatever. But anyways, just to have some of these tools here kind of available for resources. So it might be something that I could maybe generate a couple extra bucks. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it in terms of what will be there for the resources. And where am I? I need to go to Figma. So we'll see. Just about is just obviously just a generic kind of like about the company, and maybe talking more about the philosophy of why, like what our goals are and what our vision is for the business and for people as well too. I mean, at the end of the day, in terms of my philosophy, I guess maybe I'm ranting here again, but my whole philosophy is if we can teach people and give people the skills they need so that they, again, can create their own business, create their own, be masters of their own destiny in a sense that they can provide their own money, they can provide their own security. And there's enough business out there for all of us to do really, really well. Obviously one of my goals, of course, is to bring this company up to $1 million business, but that's not to say that you guys can't do that either. And we can't teach a lot of people to do that. And that just means that there's more money to go around and everyone's just better off. So the more that we can educate and teach people how to be self-sufficient and self-reliant and build their own businesses and their own successful careers, then the better off everyone is going to be because of that. Maybe that's, no, I really think that's the best way for people to go. Creating your own thing and just building out your own skills and building yourself as an individual. I think it's the best way for society as a whole to go. Anyways, back to design. Let's see what we can come up with here. Again, we don't want to reinvent the wheel, so let's just take a quick look here at what we got for pixel pieces. Right. So we have this. Don't reinvent the wheel. That's funny. We have this here. And we have some text. So I really like how this goes here. So what do we want? We want to have our next section. It's all about elevating your design skills. You're all right. So it's about courses. I think it's going to be like a double thing where it's going to be the courses that we have available, and then on the other side it's going to be just like tutorials, I guess. So right, I guess let's just make it into 2 buckets. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to have to do. I think that's fine. I don't think I have any problems with that. Okay, so. Right, so the image, I don't know how big it's going to be or what it's going to look, but it's going to be something like Pixel Pieces looks, where Pixel Pieces has kind of all this stuff kind of maybe not slightly around it, but kind of below. So we're going to have to do something here where maybe it'll be a faded out picture of a browser with WEBFLOW kind of and code, just kind of like almost like it's floating. And maybe we can play with a little bit of a depth of field kind of stuff. But that's kind of all that we want. It would look really cool on like a black background, but for what I'm thinking, just having all like when you're looking at a code editor and then all the code itself is just nice colors, nice bright colors, like your bright pinks and reds and yellows. I think that would look really, really cool. Almost like a matrix kind of thing. Anyways. That's too fancy. That's too fancy for what we can do right now. So, right, let's go back here. So yeah, we'll have that down here somewhere. Or maybe what we'll do, depending on how things look, is we move this off to the side and put that image here on the side here. But I don't know about that. So we'll see. Oops, I don't want to do that. I wanted to just undo. That's the other thing that I was thinking. So we'll see how it looks. Okay. Now, right, what do we want? I guess we can just create some rectangles here. Not sure exactly what size. Maybe, yeah, 450, 400, maybe a little bit smaller. And actually, I think once we get below the hero section, we're going to want to put everything under a white background. So let's do that right now. Why is that not snapping to the edge here? Strange. All right, let's go white. Let's just call this background, I guess. Well, maybe we could, oops, a little more specific, white background. Okay, and now we have our little sections. Now, do we want them to be similar to how Piixel Pieces is designed? Maybe. It could be super simple like this, eh? Where it says courses and then tutorials. Maybe we can. Maybe it is that easy. Let's make this a little bit wider. And I guess we're going to round the corners. And it is a color, some kind of bluish purplish color. I guess we'll grab the actual color later. But if we start, oops. Oh, this needs to go here. All right. Let's say section background. I don't know. Is this going to look good? I think it'll fit the style. I mean, I think it'll work. Yeah. And then, I mean, I think we'll need to find a way to maybe differentiate it a little bit from what it looks like here on Piixel Pieces. Or maybe we won't, because it's going to be the same thing. Because it's going to be, again, this domain is going to live on pixel.ca/ probably pieces or something like that, right? And then this is how it's going to look like. Then it's going to be its own little cell page. We're going to have to be careful with people logging in and how that's going to look, because people can log in through Piixel Pieces, but then also with Piixel itself, it's going to be a little bit of a different thing. But yeah, I think we're okay. I think we can just copy it. And if that's the case, hang on a second. Do we not have, I'm pretty sure there's a Piixel Pieces. Oh, there's just a hero. Yeah. I don't have it anymore. Oh, no, I do here. Piixel brand guide. My, my Figma stuff is in a bit of a mess. All right, let's copy this actually. Can I copy this? Whoops, that's the wrong button. Copy. And can I paste? No, it didn't copy. that's the live stream. Maybe it just didn't work. Paste here. Paste here. It's not working. Can I take this out? And maybe if I just drag it. What the hell? Maybe I gotta copy this whole layer. Shit, that's annoying. Okay, well, whatever. I think we know what we want to do. I think we can make it pretty quickly. All right, let's go. Yeah, this color is horrible. I think we need it to be a little bit more muted, something more like that. We got to go back to our colors at some point in our style guide for the brand. Probably update it. Courses. Okay, courses. And then we have oh shoot, we don't have anything here for courses. Oh, right. We need a section title. Let's do that first. Okay. Whoops. What size should we have this one? Maybe 2. I keep moving the wrong thing. Wait, can we lock this? There we go. Oh, wait. We'll lock it, but make sure it's in the right position first. There we go. Now lock it. Okay. Elevate your web design skills. So that's the goal, or that's the thing this is our promise, and then this is how, I guess. And let's put this just at the 18 pixels. Right, we're not worrying about colors and just quite yet. Everything's just kind of in black and white for right now. We're just kind of laying things out. All right. Comprehensive, we'll say courses and tutorials, right? Yeah, because it's both of them. And okay, center all that. Let's get a better default line height. Is this not centered? There we go. Elevate your web design skills. Our comprehensive courses and tutorials are designed to transform you from beginner to professional. Yeah, I like that. I think that sounds pretty good. Hell, it makes me want to sign up. And like, it's free. Oh man, I think this is going to be really good. If I'm going to be putting in so much work to make these videos. Like, I'm telling you, like, really high production. Like, I got all the camera gear, I got all the lights, I got all the sound. I just got to build out my studio. And once I do that, and then write really, really solid content, and give it away all for free, I think this is going to be really, really good. I don't know. I have a good feeling. I think we're on the right direction. But, we've got to put in the work. The one thing that I was thinking about the other day, well, not the other day, yesterday, was that if I spend all this time and I mean like months and months, creating such high quality like content and courses and all that kind of stuff. And everyone just flocks towards the courses and they love the courses and they do the courses. But then yet, like nobody buys the components because people are like, I just want to learn how to do web design. I don't want to look at components. Then I think it'd be like, oh, okay, I think we might need to reevaluate the business plan. Anyways, that would be a good problem to have, I guess. Okay. Courses. Yeah, lock some courses. I mean, again, the first one that I'm going to do, which is going to be a pretty comprehensive course of, how to build your own WebFlow kind of clone, or your WebFlow component clone, or your Reloom library clone. No, I'm definitely going to put it open, and then we're going to see what happens. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see it. I'm definitely open to it, right? Again, like if for whatever reason, like it's thousands and thousands of people that are always taking my courses, and nobody's buying any of my products like at all, then it's like, okay, maybe let's rethink the business plan, because then at the end of the day, it might be that I'm putting in way more time and effort into actually designing and building the courses than I am to creating the components. But my goal too is really to figure out how I can get to enough money quickly so that I can just hire someone full time to build components. And then I could keep on making just videos and content. So that's the like immediate objective and the immediate goal, to bring someone on in the next, as soon as I can, basically, as soon as I can afford it. I mean, I guess I probably could even think about bringing somebody on like on a part-time basis, but I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, first course free. See what it's like. See how all the YouTube videos are doing, and reevaluate in 6 months' time or whatever the case may be. All right. Okay. So yeah, courses, and then we need a little bit of text under the courses here. What can we say? We can say something. Each course we offer is that's not spelled correctly. Meticulously crafted to give you the latest up-to-date information like on that topic. How do I say that? Hang on. Let's give this regular, make it a little bit smaller so I can see. And then, of course, let's lay it out so it overlaps. Oh, now what happened? Each course we offer is meticulously crafted to give you the latest information on the current, I don't know, web design, like principles. Yeah. Okay, that's really bad, but it's just a placeholder for now. We didn't write this content yesterday, so it's placeholder. Nope. All right, something like that. Actually, let's take this. Let's put this in a frame, and we're going to call this section heading. And yeah, let's give it 16 across. That's good. Okay. Put this in a frame. We're going to call this card. Heading. This whole thing is going to be a card. We'll just put this card background. Okay. Each course, just say maybe like our courses. And yeah, and just a button that just says explore courses. Where do we want to go? Right here. No, we want, yeah, no, yes, right here. All right, and we should have them white. I like it. I like it. Okay, we need a button. We need a button. Let's steal this one here. Shoot, I haven't been making like components. I probably should. Especially for this, considering that I'll probably use this Figma guide to like continuously update the website. So explore courses, explore free courses, just because at least, I mean, they're all for free for now. How much off the bottom do we want it? 20 pixels? 24 pixels, I think is good. Align that. Yeah, that doesn't look like it's got enough breathing space, but we'll fix that. What does this one look like? Yeah, it's got more. Okay, we need these little doodles. Where did I get those doodles? I think. Stock illustrations, I think. Was it Envato? Hand sketch arrows and doodles. Is this what? No. No, it wasn't these ones. Or was it? No, was it these ones? Abstract organic shapes. I think that it's this. Yeah, this was it. Okay, cool. So, what do we got? Yeah, we just got to find some. Oh my goodness. What did I press? Oh, I need Alt Tab. That's what I'm looking for. Lots of different shapes. Oh, that one's weird. That one's weird too. Let's bring this one in. And let's bring this guy in. Oh, what happened there? I think I put it inside the button. Don't want that. And I mean, I guess we could really make, these are just kind of easy shapes. I'm sure we could even just make these right now if we wanted to. This is weird. You know, why not? Whatever. Let's try something. Okay. So I'll put more work into this to make it more consistent or what have you, but it's just something that I want to throw in at least for now, just so we can have a look and see what things are going to look like here. Okay. Where are we? Let's go into here. Control G, is it? Yep. Okay, so this is a card. And okay. Got all kinds of different colors for these things, eh? What colors would look good here? Again, don't be too picky here. Let's just get something out the door. Copy that. Oops, I just duplicate that. Oh, I just moved it. Ah! I don't know, whatever. Something like that. Let's close all these. And hang on. Yeah, let's move these down a bit. Okay. So, but this button, of course, is going to be white. And then the text itself. That's not working for that. I need to select the actual text and make it black. Okay. So that would be one card. And now I guess let's duplicate it and make our second one. And this one, I know it's a little bit more into the purple, right? Let's actually look at the actual color. All right, let's copy that. Oh, much better. Okay. And we want to throw this here as the background. Oh, let's give it a nicer color than that. And delete that. You can come in here. Oops. A little bit smaller. I don't know, something like that. And what color? I need something that's not going to clash. It's actually the same as these circles, which I don't quite like. Which we can see what we can do. Something like that. Like I said, we'll play around with it, but it's just going to be something like that. Where did the button go? Oh, the button. Where is the button? I didn't actually put it in the card. Okay, well, let's do that now. You are going to go in here. Control G. This is the illustrations. So we have the card heading, button, then illustrations, and Control G here. Illustrations, card heading, and let's copy this into here. Oh, there we go. Okay. But of course, these aren't courses. These are tutorials. What do we want to say? Explore our library of tips, tricks, and tutorials. Which will explore a library of tips, tricks, and tutorials on web design. Develop web design. On web design, business. Maybe just web design and business. I don't think we need to complicate things. On web design and business. Whatever. We'll wordsmith that later as well. Okay, so, right. Let's take these two cards and let's put them in a frame. And let's call this, I don't know, just cards, I guess. And the distance between them, let's go 16 times 4. And is that, how much do we have? I think we have even less on here. I think it looks like we have, oh, geez, it looks like what, 32 pixels maybe? The difference between the two? Let's see. 3, so that's 48, I think. So let's go, well, 16 times 3. Yeah, 48. Okay. And let's center those. There we go. All right. Okay. That's not so bad. Elevate your web design skills. Our comprehensive courses and tutorials are designed to transform you from beginner to professional. Cool. Explore free courses. Like read our tutorials or like do our tutorials? What's the call to action here? Or like watch tutorials. Because they're all videos. Yeah, that's good. Or at least it'll let people know that they're in video format as well too. Okay, cool. I like it. What else do we got? Right, now we want to have a section that just talks about like the benefits. Right, like the benefits of the whole program. Yeah. Shoot, there was something that I read, I think it was like yesterday, talking about like the best landing pages and what to have on them. And it's something about like the title of like the benefits section is you talk about what's in it for them, and then you talk about like how you do it or something. So just being very specific on the actual content that is conveyed. Okay. So I'm just gonna put that off to the side, and let's see, what do we have for Piixel? Okay, we just kind of have, it just gets into the call to action there. So I kind of like this as well too. Where it differentiates itself a little bit by putting it off to the side. And I actually like, is this white? I think it is white. What can we say? That's like a title. Or maybe it could be like why choose Piixel? And another thing, well, if we go to here, go back here. So we talk about benefits. No, okay, this is more of the process. Yeah, so this again is kind of along the same lines. This is the benefits of what you get. You get a customized website, you get unlimited revisions, you get continuous SEO, you get hassle-free website updates. So how can we take that? I actually like these icons. I don't know if it fits well with this. It might. So like, why choose Piixel? It could be something, you know, like learn from the best, like reach the top, become a pro, like study at your own pace, like learn the latest trends. I don't know, like this SEO guy. Oh, let's see what we can do. But does that make sense? Like, why choose Piixel? Well, yeah, let's see. So let's bring this up. But we want this actually thin. Brent, how's it going? Where did I get the illustrations from your current site? Creative Market, or made them myself? No, I didn't make them myself. Those ones are from UI8. I'm pretty sure they're from UI8. Let's see. Would these be illustration or graphic? I think they'll probably be illustrations. I think so. Yeah, let me just double check here. Tech illustrations? No, not these ones. Let's see, what can we see? Yeah, they're these guys here. Yeah, let's see what else we have here. View. Except I updated them and just like changed the colors to suit my needs, but this kind of music, a key, yeah. We have some web stuff. Yeah, I'm sure we can make these kind of match. What do you think about them? Do you think that they fit the look and feel of the site? Because that's a key thing too. I want to make sure that it doesn't not match what we're going for here. Oh, it's locked. That's why I can't. That's why I can't make it any bigger. Okay, let's bring that down a little bit. Okay. Let's lock that. Oh, you like them a lot? Cool. All right. Yeah, then I'll probably bring them over. See if they kind of make sense. It just adds a little bit, you know, to a website, right? Getting a little bit of imagery or whatever. Especially when you're just having kind of like boring text. And I love the idea because one of my ideas too is, you know, these are different colors, but to almost color code the different things across the site. So, like for example, if you're doing stuff with SEO, it's always in purple. And then just thinking about branding, like the things that I would give to my clients. Like one thing I'm starting to do with one of my clients is SEO stuff. And every time I do a report, you know, it's got my Piixel. This is just the way that I, you know, design my just like my stationery stuff, my files and documents. And then if I have it when it's talking about SEO, just have it more of the purple or the pink tone, whatever. And then if it's stuff about websites, you know, can make it green. I don't know, just to color code things that like a normal person just won't even, like, they probably won't even pick up on it. But just something, you know, like us designers, you know, we just kind of like to have those kind of idiosyncrasy kind of things and that cohesion across all kinds of different things. Okay, anyways, so why choose Piixel? Let's see. Because we're awesome. That's why. Because just do it. Because it's free. All right. So, well, all right. So we have experts support, practical, and comprehensive, like attention to detail. Let's say, yeah, I don't know what to say these, but let's just put them down, and then we'll wordsmith it, and we'll just figure out what the right content is supposed to be. Okay. So let's move these here. Okay. Let's go. Probably 20 maybe. So learn at your own pace, and then we'll need whatever content below, right? Do I have content for that? I don't. I don't know. Okay, we don't have content for this, so let's just make something up real quick. Whatever. Take control of your education and work at your speed. Oh, that's bad. That's so bad. Okay, let's ask chat. Chat knows. I need a quick sentence for my website. I have a section which offers courses to learn about web design. My section title is Learn at Your Own Pace, and I need a sentence that describes the benefits of to the student of being able to learn when they have time. I don't know, whatever. Okay, well, that's cheesy as well. give me 2 more examples, please? Yeah, there it is with these like kind of commas and the way it constructs like AI sentences. Gain. Level up your design skills based on your timetable and your based on your timetable and your schedule. Right. 325, maybe. Center everything. Regular 120. Let me just check what we got here. Yeah. Something like that. Okay. No, that's not what I want to do. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, let's put this in a frame. We're going to call this benefit text. Mm, 16. And let's bring in an image. So like learn at your own pace. So yeah, let's bring in this guy here. Holy shit. Okay. Actually, maybe can we bring him in as an SVG instead? So maybe we can even alter some of the colors. Which one is that? Number 12. SVG illustration 12. All right. But I think I put him in the text box. We don't want that. All right. What the hell just happened? Why is he so looking like that? Shit. Must be because of the stroke. What the hell? Yeah, someone's playing around with the stroke something here. Mixed. Oh, good lord. Okay, I don't have time for this. Let's just bring in the image. Okay. Keep your ratio, please. Oh, I said keep the ratio. No, it's not. Oh, that's annoying. When you design or develop sites for clients, do they usually provide the copy, or do you have a copywriter within your team? No, I mean, I don't have a team. It's just me. So no, they always provide the copy. Now there are times too where I will do copy if they want to, but that's an extra thing that I charge. And so far, no one has taken me up on that. That being said, there are some clients that I know their material really, really well because it's in the science space. So there are things that I'll just help out by doing some copy stuff for them, but not very much. And it's usually just kind of cleaning up things. So yeah, no, they provide copy for me. You're probably thinking like, yeah, that's a good thing. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to throw this in here. We're going to Shift A, this. All right. This is a benefit. Is benefit spelled? No, I think it's spelled like this. And times 1.5. Okay. So you have something like that. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, writing copy, like it's like I would not want to be a copywriter, but if you're good at it and you can help people write amazing copy that actually helps people convert, then I think you could make a very lucrative job. But again, that being said too, it's one of the things we talked about yesterday. AI is going to start getting better and better at writing copy. And the first people that are going to go are going to be those mediocre copywriters that, are just not very good, right? Yeah. So it's probably not something that I personally would want to get into unless I knew I was going to be one of the best. Okay, so we got learn at your own pace. I guess, again, it's not about us, it's about them, right? And what I'm saying, when I say not about us, it means things like, high production value, or like those kinds of things. Like nobody cares about that. They care about the results that they're going to get. So, say something like up to date. Like it's always up to date content. You're not learning how to lay out a website using tables. I do think providing design plus high converting copy, it's a deadly combo as a service. Yeah, since results are heavily based on copy most of the time. Yeah. Again, yeah, it's like that skill stacking, right? So if you have the web design skills and then you can combine that with amazing copyright skills, and then you could sell yourself as the agency or whatever that knows how to produce and then market your products, and watch your conversions go through the roof, right? And if you understand how to convert people or whatever it is, whether you're using for lead generations, or you know how to make amazing quizzes that convert, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, if you can do that, for sure, a very great combination of skills to have, 100%. I just know for me, I'm not good at writing copy. I don't think I'm bad. I just think, again, for me, it takes me so long to write something that I think is decent. It's just not worth. I'd have to charge a ridiculous amounts of money to make it worth how much time I actually put into writing the copy. Whereas a good copywriter, they can just come up with good stuff like that. It's crazy. Okay, right. So I guess maybe we can say hands-on experience, or hands-on experience. So yeah, comprehensive. Develop real-world skills working on real-world skills working on projects based on reality, or things that you would see in the real world. How do I say real world twice? Develop real world skills working on real world projects. I don't know, whatever. Again, placeholder stuff. Leave that there for now. Okay, so let's real world projects. What would be a good icon? I guess that's like climbing the mountain. You're getting real skills. Mm-hmm. Yeah, why not? Okay, so you go in here. Again, 162. Okay, delete that one. All right, yeah, these images, remember they're not quite the same size, so we'll have to figure out how to make these kind of fit better. Yeah, something like that. Okay. Writing good copy is mostly doing market research and not so much writing, I think. Once you have that unique mechanism, you're good to go. Yeah, it's almost like understanding the base skill of what makes a good copy and what makes copy that converts. And then, yeah, just figuring out, like learning about the market that then like learning about the market that you're writing in, then everything just kind of flows from there. Because like, selling is selling if you're like a salesperson. It's just figuring out the language of whatever it is that you're selling. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's a really good point. But then I guess for me, then my problem is that I don't really know what good copy. Oh, I don't know. I feel like I have somewhat of an idea. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah. Exactly. Okay. Cool. Yeah. I'm on the right track. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what my deal is. Why I'm so slow at copy. But I guess if I keep practicing, I'll get better. I think I'm going to have a really good chance at figuring this out pretty quickly too. Once I start developing this content and start putting stuff out there and seeing how things perform. So, because I know I have an idea of what I want my conversion rate to be for this website, of how many people I want to visit to how many people actually like sign up for. Well, I think the thing is if you want to take any kind of courses, when I have a course, it's just going to be free. And the only thing that you're going to need to do is just register. So I can just capture your email. And then with being able to register, then I'll be able to create the whole backend interface so that, whenever you're taking courses and you've watched this video, you can like mark it as complete. So we can just track your progress so that when you log in, you can kind of see where you've left off. So that's the kind of idea of what I want to have on the website. And anyways, I have an idea of what I want my conversion rate to be. And it's probably, like, I'm hoping it'll be around 10%. So if we have 100 people that visit the site, I would love 10% of them to be able to convert to taking a course or just signing up for free, right? To be able to take the course. But there's a thing too of within the blog section, I want to have a newsletter as well too. So it's all going to be probably kind of the same thing, but or going onto like the same list. But anyways, another way for people to subscribe and me to get access to customers or potential customers. Okay, so the last one, last benefit, support. Yeah, we talked about support. So whatever, expert support. Join our community and access support from our teachers and other students, whatever. Okay. So, and a good icon for support. I mean, you got this picture looking people. Yeah, not really. Support. Maybe like you're unlocking the keys to something. Security though, nah. I can go through here. Maybe this is support, like you're floating around looking for something. This could, no, I don't like that falling. This could be like searching, looking for support, searching for answers, and hey, you kind of find it clear. Yeah, maybe, whatever. let's try it for now, and I could think about it, put a little bit more thought and effort into these icons and how I want them to look and all that stuff. But okay, let's go in there and let's bring you in there. All right, remove this guy. All right, something like that. Let's take all these three. Let's align them. Baseline. Okay. Let's bring these all into a frame. Benefit section. And let's put these at something like that. And then we can center that. I feel like these are a little too small. Well, it's tough to tell. I don't know. Oh, I'm zoomed out too, so maybe that's why. Yeah, it looks a little bit better. We'll figure it out precisely once we actually start putting this thing in WEBFLOW. But what other benefits do we have? Are there other things too? Again, trying to keep in mind what the customer is going to get out of it. All right, let's ask chat again. Maybe you can help us out. Okay, so I'm starting an educational website that is going to teach people how to learn, teach people how to build and design websites. What can let's see. My target audience are people that are new to web design, but want to learn those skills so they can start their own company or land a high-paying job. Can you give me a list from most important list of 10 benefits from most important to least that I can list on my website? 10 benefits from the point of view of the student. Rolando, welcome. Where's the comment? There we go. Step by step. Yeah, I like that. Just like follow along, like just easy to follow along, and like we walk you along the whole path, right? Yeah. Okay. Expert instructions, supportive community, up-to-date content, affordable education. Yeah, affordable. Yeah. Uh, career advancement. Yeah, so I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to put in things that I can't back up the claims for at this stage of the game, like saying, "Hey, take this course and join Piixel and guaranteed to add another another zero to your salary." It's like, whoa, calm down. I have no social proof of that at this point. So, but things like in-demand skills, flexible learning, comprehensive curriculum, practical stuff, step-by-step instructions, that we can do. All right. So I'm just going to duplicate this whole thing again. We might have to change the whole look and feel of this thing, depending on how many we're going to end up having. But, so step-by-step instruction. We walk you through every step of the way from absolute beginner to web professional. And again, too, I think we need to be careful, too, in terms of, what we do, because I don't have anything right now on the website, or I won't have anything on the website when we launch. That's a legit, here we go, step by step. It's all ready to go for you from beginner to pro. And also, obviously, what does that even mean, professional? That can mean different things for different people. But we will. So, but I just need to be careful with the wording that we use here. Okay, hands-on experience. So I kind of like the way this was framing things. Like in-demand skills. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. You haven't seen anything more than 3. You're right. It does have to do with readability, and you don't want to overload the user with information. But I have seen places before where they have done. I have seen things that have about 6 different things, between 3 and 6. And they just laid it out in not in just like a typical type of grid kind of thing too. So yeah, so I hear what you're saying. So I think what I want to do right now is I'll just kind of lay a few things out, because this is kind of writing content too at this point, and seeing what sticks and what makes the most sense. And if there's 3 key things that we can put that'll really entice someone to be like, yes, I want to join, I want to sign up. Like, what are those 3 things? And we should just make sure we have them here. In characteristics, if I see that they put more than 10. What do you mean by that in characteristics? Or just maybe other things in terms of what they offer, or what their, kind of what their character are of the actual company itself. I think that's what you mean. If that's what you mean, then yeah, I kind of see that, where people put, the characteristics of us as the company, right? Like, and I think maybe what would be similar to that, if I'm not mistaken, would be like on here, where there's 6 kinds of things here, but they're more characteristics of what we can do for you, but it's worded in a way to showcase what the benefits are for the customer. Like, what if your customers were always delighted every time they visited your website? Your website was continually being optimized to increase your conversion rates. You could clearly communicate the value of your business, right? Like, all these things, I guess you can call them characteristics, but kind of worded in a way that makes them ask questions about their own website and what they have, which I actually really like this. I wonder if there's a way I can keep this on somewhere, somehow. Benefit, learn at your own pace. Yeah, future pre-recorded video tutorials. Yeah, so that's number one. We have that here as number one for learn at your own pace. And I think that's going to be, that's an important thing. This is placeholder text here. This is garbage. But yeah, that's important. I think the support is important. I think the skills is important. The up-to-date is important, like up-to-date skills too. Like in-demand skills. But that's kind of what this is here. Hands-on experience. Oh, I see. It was an example of a difference between a benefit and feature. Right. Yeah. Oh, right. See, I see. Okay, sorry. I didn't read that correctly. Yeah. So the benefit is that you learn at your own pace. But the feature is the things that allow that benefit to come through, right? So the feature of the benefit is that there's pre-recorded videos, there's quizzes you can take on your own pace, or take the exam once you're ready and you've read all the materials, or download a PDF to read at your own leisure. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, sorry, I saw that it says benefit in quotes. I thought you were like, oh, here's a benefit that you can kind of add on your website. So I thought that's kind of what was going there. Sorry about that. Yeah, for sure. So I like that. So is that the thing? I think maybe that's kind of what I was thinking about, is that should the text below what the benefit is describe more about the features that allow that, you to get that benefit. So for example, so maybe the benefit here would be develop real world skills. Sorry, this is kind of turning maybe more into a content development thing, but that's okay. Super important. So you develop real world skills. So like our courses, or to say like, you'll work on real world projects that that you'll see that you'll see that like you'll see with clients, or you'll work on actual projects that you'll see in the real world, something like that. Tupo, how you doing? Hope I'm not too late. What did I miss? Didn't miss anything. But we're taking off now, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. No, just kidding. Welcome to the stream. I appreciate you being here. What did I miss? No, just designing, just building out the homepage for the website, and basically I can just give you a quick overview of what we have so far. So not reinventing the wheel, because we have Piixel right here, which is our live site, which is our our company where we take in clients to build websites for them. And then we have Piixel Pieces, of course, which is our WEBFLOW component library. And we're just basically mashing them together to create this new Piixel, which is going to be our home base for our components and for all the educational content that we're going to be doing. So yeah, so we're designing it, and that's that. That's where we're at. And I guess what I'm doing is I'm also trying to write the actual content for it, so that we have some content, but we just kind of started writing it yesterday or the day before, I think. So now we're just working kind of on this benefit section and just trying to nail that down. And the idea is to thinking of what are the benefits that people are going to get by joining Piixel and taking our courses and watching our YouTube videos and stuff like that. And of course, the big thing is all the courses that we're going to be building are going to be completely for free. So it's really a no-brainer for the, like in terms of cost analysis, they don't have to do cost analysis. You just join Piixel for free, do the courses, watch the videos, see if you like it, and then whatever, right? So yeah. So real world, excuse me. Oh. Excuse me, Rolando, real world project seems more like a feature than a benefit to me. The benefit would be, oh, excuse me. The benefit would be that you would gain useful skills for advancement in web development. Yeah, so I guess that's kind of the wording I'm trying to say here. Because again, the top one is the benefit from what you're saying. The benefit would be gaining useful skills for advanced web development. So I guess when I say develop real world skills, I think that's, for me anyways, and maybe I could be wrong and maybe it's not hitting home correctly. When I say develop real world skills, that's saying you're going to get the skills that you need to be a professional, like developer, designer, whatever, right? Because when it's real world, that's like what your boss is going to ask you to do or what your client is going to ask you to do. And then the feature is that when you take a course, you're actually going to be working on like a real world project, or you're going to be building something that you can use, right? Like our first course is going to be build a complete WEBFLOW component library, right? And it's going to give you all the tools you need to build this actual real project. I mean, I guess everything is technically a real project, but this is something that you can use, and you'll, like at the end of the course, you can literally just take it and then start your own business with it, basically, if you wanted to. So that's what I'm thinking in my mind. Maybe I don't have it right. What do you guys think? If that makes sense. And I think this wording here is really bad. So, you know, you work on actual projects that you'll see in the real world. Like, it sounds stupid. So it needs to be better for sure. But I think, yeah, this as a feature, again, my hope is that it says it with a lot less words. Mm-hmm. And a benefit, expert support. Yeah, I think that's good right there. Join our community and support. Oh, and support. Mm-hmm. Join our community to access support from our teachers as well as other students. So we can all learn from each other. This is kind of like a learning environment, right? Right, step-by-step instruction. So what other features can we have? And then we can maybe decide on how many we want to have on the website. So support, comprehensive, easy to follow. Yeah, that's kind of very similar to step-by-step. Let's go back to chat here for a second. Flexible learning, comprehensive, curriculum. Comprehensive and step-by-step. I guess that's different, eh? Well, no, I think that's the same. I like that expert instruction. I wonder if that's... I wonder. Expert instruction. Learn from professionals with over, how many years experience do I have? Almost 20 years, right? With over 15 years of experience. Building websites. I don't know. Something like that. So you're going to receive expert instruction. Here's, how or why, because we have lots of years experience. I don't know. Got to wordsmith that too to make it a little bit better. I like the whole, I don't know exactly how to say this, but I'm just going to steal it here from chat for this up-to-date content. Something, we keep our courses and content up to date with the latest advancements in technology. Not only in technology, but in standards and technology, I guess. I guess we could just say technology. We'll just keep it simple. Is it like helpful support? Not like expert support. What's a good way, another way of saying that? Supportive community. All right. Ooh, learn from experienced professionals. Sorry, I just read that from chat. So I like that. Okay. So can I zoom? Let me zoom out here a little bit. Yeah. So I don't know if icons fits this design or this style well, especially if there's 6. That's quite a bit. Besides the words here, guys, how do you feel about this? Like besides the sentences below each of the kind of what the benefits are. What do you think of this list of benefits? Do you guys think it's good? Do I need to do a little bit more work on it? Is there some that don't belong? So I feel it's pretty good. But again, yeah, don't look at the design. This design is not very good for this. So I'll have to think of something else. But the content, does the content work? Okay. Master the art of web design. Again, we'll have the image here of, like a floating code or WEBFLOW interface. You know what would even be better than that? Would just be to have like pictures of students, where it's just, 3, 4, 5, whatever pictures, and then it shows their name and it gives a little bit of a quote of what they think of it. That would be really, really cool. But I feel that's going to be a little while until I can get something like that. Okay, so elevate your web design skills. Our comprehensive courses and tutorials are designed to transform you from beginner to professional courses. Okay, why choose Piixel? And features or whatever. These are, this is what you can get out of it. Learn at your own pace, develop real-world skills, supportive community, step-by-step instruction, expert instruction. We might need to change that. Up-to-date content. What about 3D objects? I think you're thinking about 3D, or you're asking about 3D objects for like a hero image. To be honest, I'm not a fan of the 3D objects and the 3D websites. I feel like it wouldn't quite fit my brand and my look and feel, to be honest. Not to say that I've seen websites that have amazing 3D stuff, and I think it's really, really cool. So I'm not saying it's not cool. It is cool. But I don't think it fits me. And I don't think it fits my brand and what I'm looking for. And I can't do it. I haven't done 3D stuff. I mean, I've done some stuff when I was working as, what was my actual title? It was like an After Effects artist or visual. What the hell was my title? I don't know. I was doing After Effects and doing visual stuff for like animations, and a lot of that stuff was in 3D. But other than that, no, I'm not really good with 3D. Okay. What do we have? Yeah, brand image is always worth to keep in mind. Yeah, absolutely. Or brand image is always worth to keep. Yeah, for sure. Just to be consistent as well too, so people kind of know. Like my style, I'm very minimal. I'm very I won't want to say like what's that like material kind of design where everything's like really flat. Although I do tend to have some of those kind of tendencies. But yeah, just very muted, very, just clean, a lot of white space, let the content speak for itself in a sense. Yeah, very simple, very simple kind of guy. Nothing fancy. Just get to the point and get to the information and get to the content. And away we go. All right. So what else is next? Right. So we need a section for the style guide. We got style guide and components. Right. So I think we want something that's very similar. Do we want something that's very similar to this? Because again, we're going to have learn, and when you click on learn, it's going to, which one? When you click on learn, it's going to show courses and the blog. So it'll either take you to courses or to the blog. And that's kind of mirrored here when it's all about learning, right? This is elevate your web design skills, blah, blah, blah. That's learn. So, but when people click on products, there's going to be the products that we have. And the two main ones right now are our Piixel pieces, which is our component library, and the style guide. Now, do we want to put that as well in something like this, or do we want to have them separately? I think we want to do something a little bit different, so they're not going to be like in cards like this. So let's think about what we can do. First and foremost, I think. Right, sorry, I'm gonna put a pin into this, the benefits section here, and really kind of think about what we can do with it. So I'm definitely not leaving this as this is. Benefits section. And this background, bring that back up. And start the new section here below. Personally, I also hate when the pages have too many animations in 3D that do not allow the information to be obtained quickly. Yeah, especially if you're in a hurry, it can be distracting. So like everything that you put on a website, like it should have a specific purpose other than to just want to look cool and impress other designers. I think that's a problem that a lot of people fall into. And I'm kind of warming up to this fact as well too, because I look at a site like, Craigslist or just even, I remember, Craigslist, I look at it, it's like, this is the ugliest site ever, but it gets to the point. It gets the user to where they need to go as quickly as possible. But it's super, super ugly, but efficient. So I think there's a balance, of course, you can have and to not being too ugly. But yeah, putting in a whole lot of animations and things that don't really add to it are not the greatest. And it also really depends too on what the purpose of the website. If you are an animation studio and you're working on movies, then yeah, put in all your 3D animations, put in all the effects, put in all the cool stuff that show that you got the chops to do all that work. And those are the sites, like when that stuff matches what it is that you're trying to sell, then that's perfect. And those sites are just like amazing. So I was thinking, why don't you put the benefits in tabs that display the features? So, right. So you mean in tabs in terms of, so then the user will have to click through in order to go through each one of those tabs. So if I were to do that, that's where I'm a little bit weary of having to have the user actually click through things in order to get at that content. So I don't want to hide like the most important things under an action that the user has to take. So that would be my only concern about that if I put that in tabs. And I know I've seen it done before, but I'm always hesitant to put things in tabs that are like mission critical kind of information. Because this site is going to have basically 3 sections. Well, we'll have the intro, the header section, the hero section. It'll have the get to the informational, educational part of it. It'll get to the why choose us, why would we go to Piixel, and then it goes to the products where we're going to have something here for the style guide and then for the component library. And I think what we need to do for this, and I think we're going to use like a 1-2-1-2 type of grid here, is we're going to, I think this will be pretty easy. Let's just mock up something here real quick. Let's go here. And let me just take a quick screenshot here. Right, let's take a screenshot of this. And we could paste it on here. Oops. This is not a very good angle here. But basically, I want to have a nice screenshot of the application on here, and then we're just going to have the title, like professional WEBFLOW components, and then the text, which I just want to just go small. And we're just going to basically take this for now. I don't know if we're going to use the same text or whatever. We'll have to figure out even what search engine stuff we should use, whether we should have new content or the same. 120. So basically, this is what I'm thinking. I know this is really, really quick here, but something like this, and then we'll have a nice screenshot below, and then of course a call to action button, like access components now or whatever. So just something like this. But maybe we can even do it so it's not even a big image like this. It's just a couple of them, and we can kind of put them in a nice layout here. That's kind of what I'm thinking here for this section. I think that would look pretty good. Yeah, you wouldn't be hiding it. You would be creating interactions on the page. Simple interaction. Yeah, it is definitely it is a simple interaction. And yeah, of course, it's also not hidden from screen readers or anything like that. So that's something to consider. I'll think about it, and I'll think about how I could, what it could look like. And I'm probably going to go look for some examples from what other people have done online. and just see what I can do to lay this out in a way that makes the most sense. Yeah, I'll think about it. I'll see. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so we'll have this one here. Again, this image is, pay no attention to how this looks right now. And then the next one is just going to be the style guide. And that is just going to, we're just going to probably create some kind of stylized version of like this thing, of like what the title card of the style guide looks like, and what it looks like when you go on to WEBFLOW. So like WEBFLOW. Oh no, WEBFLOW. Like style guide, whatever, something like this, and we might have some icons or something like this around it, but we'll just we'll just create a graphic. Oh shit, where am I? And that'll be on this side, and then again we'll just duplicate this content here, and then we'll have, you know, style guide and blah 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 text kind of here to talk about the style guide, and then footer, and then that's kind of it. So that's what I'm thinking. Sorry, I'm going really quick here too, because I think this is probably about as far as I'm going to get today on doing this. So I just wanted to kind of throw this out there to get your initial thoughts on the direction, if you guys think it's a good way and it'll look good. And then I'll work on it this weekend. Yeah, I think that'll look good. I think that'll look okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're onto something. And yeah, it'll look pretty much similar. So when you're seeing this and you can see the components here, and then you click on the, explore components or whatever the button's going to be, and then you'll go straight to Piixel Pieces, you're going to be like, oh, I feel right at home. It'll look the same, and it'll be familiar, and people will kind of be able to go from there. Yeah, I think that'll look good. Okay. So I think that's it for today. I'm having this feeling as if like I'm missing something, or there's something that's just not quite there, or that I didn't think about. But I'm looking at it now. I think we're okay. I think we're good. Maybe I'm just feeling a little bit nervous in the sense that I got to create some of these graphics, and that always takes a long time as well. Not as long as maybe he's writing content, but it does take me a while to create some graphics as well. All right, so I'm going to leave it here today. Thank you guys so much for all your feedback, and just let me know what you guys are thinking. Again, it's just so helpful. It's really nice to be able to get that feedback in real time, and to be able to update things and just move along. I feel like I could move along even faster than if I'm just kind of working on my own, which is really, really cool. So I really appreciate it. Yeah, so that's it. So did I see the email? I saw that you had the email, but I didn't even have a chance to go in and look at what it actually is. Let me look at it right now. See if I can see what's up. It's just been really, really busy. Holy geez, what is this thing? Oh, maybe I can. Oh, geez, why am I looking on my phone? I need to look at this. Oh, can I not zoom in? I can't zoom in on the image, so it looks really small. I can't really see what's there. So I'm looking at the HTML. It's all stuff that's in the head tag. Yeah, I can't really see. But it just shows like how all the different pages are linked together. Something like that. That seems pretty cool though. I'll have to take a look. I'll probably just have to download the image and then I can zoom in on it and take a look at what's what on it. That looks pretty cool. Yeah. Okay. I'll do some more. I definitely need to do some more research and to figure all that stuff out before I can definitely think about doing any kind of video on it. Yeah. If you don't mind, once I do, I'll probably maybe ask you a few questions and maybe try to get your feedback just to make sure that that I'm understanding everything correctly. Because the Google stuff that's the stuff that's I know for me and my skills that I need to brush up on. When you enter the source code of a web page and use Google Rich Text Tool, it will show you what Google really sees of a page. Okay, interesting. I've never actually done that. Obviously, I looked at source code before, but haven't used that tool. So that's cool. Good thing to keep in mind and good thing to know, anyways. Google Rich Text Tool. That's awesome. Cool. Awesome. Anyways, I'll take a look. I'll do more studying and what have you. It probably won't be till I finish doing this actual website, to be honest, just because there's so many things going on. And then I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do to maybe brush up something over the weekend and maybe learn a thing or two. All right. Thanks again, Rolando. Appreciate it. Very much appreciated. Everyone, have a great weekend. Stay dry, stay cool, or stay warm if you're, I don't know, in Antarctica, wherever you might be. Have a great weekend. Keep plugging away, and we'll see you on Monday.